and welcome to Radical Underdogs. It worked quite well last time that we did the commentary. If you don't want to hear us chat through this race, then there is a non-commentary version which you can see in the top right now, and that will just take you to a video which doesn't have our dulcet tones coming through the speakers. So we've got Mike and Adam here. This is the we're ready to go. Oh, we're starting the race.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
As you can see at the start, Mike getting stuck with the webcams and the GoPros again, as always, standard with Mike.
So I actually had to cut this into a straight video. There's quite a lot of post-processing I had to go on to make this video straight.
I wonder why that was. Mike, would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, a seismic event altered the rotation of the GoPro camera.
For the whole race, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was slightly off centre because I can't tell what straight is, but I'm going to come with a spirit level to the next next race.
Yeah. This is actually quite a frantic start. We qualified out of positions. We qualified a bit higher than we should have done because of the qualifying sessions. We were on a dry track and the other session was on a damp track, so it's more about...
It did feel a little unfair. Everyone goes out before you, get slow times, and then we creep up like 6-7 places.
Yeah.
For once, the rain was on our side.
I know.
Take what we can get.
It's quite an exciting race, this one, actually. It's getting quite close.
What position did we start at this time?
20-something. Doesn't help, does it? 23rd? I don't know.
Yeah, we're really good at this. It doesn't matter though, because we always win, so it's fine.
Yeah.
This part of the track was wild actually as well. So many people were going wide here.
Yeah. You don't really lose any time, that's why.
It was poor track attendants just constantly sweeping gravel back off of it.
Yeah.
It was in between every race. You saw them on the track sweeping away, and mostly due to Will driving.
It was mostly Will, yeah.
But yeah, this whole race so far, it's been quite a tight one. Everyone close together, so it's quite a good race at least.
Yeah. Although you'll see later on, actually, we had to change the gearbox after this race due to losing second gear, which you don't actually need in the circuit, so it's only third and fourth around the track. But you'll see later on, I struggled to get it into third actually. So.
And when you see it on the windscreen, it isn't rain. It never rained.
Yeah. It's just oil coming out from the gearbox and it hitting the windscreen. So the windscreen does get a bit dirty later.
And probably, as you can see later on in the race, if you look at Will's left arm, it's covered in oil.
3 into 1 corner here, behind me, which sort of works out.
Quite an aggressive race so far.
Yeah,
It sort of works out, except for the one go.
Yeah. It is quite an aggressive race, actually. It's quite an aggressive circuit.
They're all very aggressive, in fact. It's so aggressive, actually, that one guy on his roof.
Oh yeah, there's a clip on YouTube actually.
Yeah. Did we catch that at all?
No, it was behind. No, it was on a different race. The one where they flipped, it was a different race. We weren't in that race.
The morning race on the Sunday, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. But there was quite a big accident, which you'll see in race 2, which we don't quite get the accident, but we get the aftermath.
It sneaked through then.
I know. I just left the door open though. I think I could have closed that down.
That's weak, Will. Very weak.
We're going to blame this on the gearbox that you couldn't get into.
No, I can't blame it on the gearbox.
Can you blame it on the GoPro? Maybe the angle of the camera was putting you up.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
But it's alright.
No, you're pretty solid at the moment. It's not like you're making any big mistakes, but every time I say this, something happens later on in the video.
Yeah.
You should probably watch these first, Dad, before you put it in it.
Yeah, Will did send us these earlier, but I never got around to watching it.
That's the entertainment.
But definitely, aerodynamically, we're definitely keeping up on the straights where we weren't in Donington.
Yeah, no, I honestly think that fixing the side panel and sorting the door out makes such a big difference because you're now not losing time on the straight, which was just so obvious previously. Was that a little nudge?
No.
Quick. delete those 2 seconds.
It's just being friendly,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
helping them along. That's what we class it as.
Looked hella guilty to me.
We nearly gave you a nudge then.
Yeah.
And as we are aware, we can't afford to take any more nudges, can we?
It was an expensive weekend for Will.
Like to go into that, Will?
Yeah, well, 4 new tyres to start with, and then so 4 new tyres, new gearbox, new radiator, and new headlight. So,
Aerodynamic manager's wages.
and yeah, I think manager wages.
Bacon sandwich every morning.
Which were then deducted in the post-processing fees that were sent to me as a bill.
Took it back. It's a good fight between you and Yellow.
Yeah,
Back and forth. You're not giving way and you taking it, and then he's taking it. So it's a quite exciting race when it comes to that.
actually, yeah, we're all in the slipstream here, so being in front down the back straight really doesn't help.
There you go. That's
Oh,
extra.
So, yeah,
I can't remember. Did we have any?
yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'm not in gear. So I'm losing time. Look at that time going in the top right. Just lost 2 seconds there.
Notice the windscreen's getting slowly more dirty.
I thought it was my fault though until I realised it was a gearbox that was broken.
The first race, wasn't it? We didn't find out the gearbox till the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't quite clocked on until I was cleaning the windscreen back in the pits, and I was just smearing grease across everything. I was like, what the hell is going on?
But at least we've replaced the oldest part in the car, so we are a brand new car now.
It is the last bit of the car that I bought. It was completely ripped off. There is a video actually of how badly I'd ripped off with everything to start with. Not ripped off, but lessons learned. Put it that way.
Right, as in you buy a ready car or buy a car to do it yourself.
Yeah, I think I kind of went in between. I bought a track car rather than a race car, or building it myself. I think you kind of
I know it's additional cost and everything, but at least it's exciting. You get to basically build it just for you. It's everything's yours now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the most impressive of your races. I haven't seen any spin outs or anything yet.
Wait for it. He always delivers.
I always make a mistake at some point, and I think that's probably where I can probably gain a few places each race, really.
Everyone watching it, if you want to see him spin out more, comment below. How to go out. Thank you. Don't forget to push the like button.
Yeah, that's what you say, right? Like and share for more spin.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see every other one, click the bell.
Yeah, it actually does help the algorithm if you comment. There is. Oh, that's the person I was lapping. That was the.
Oh, you lapped someone.
Yeah, we lapped someone. Yeah.
I missed that bit.
Is that the new goal?
Yeah.
It was.
It had some problems though, I think.
I'm just impressed. At 16, I can't drive.
No, that's true.
And look at Mike. He's how old now, and he can't drive. So
34. Can't drive.
it's coming.
In a way, I think I'm giving more than enough space.
Yeah, you kind of let him in there.
Yeah.
In all fairness, they did fix your gearbox, so we'll let him have that.
Yeah. Thanks, Sally Bray, for fixing that. Actually, they didn't have to, but they did. They
helpful as always.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the oil on the windscreen now.
And your sleeve. Look at your wrist.
Went in the wash. Oh, there we go. A little bit of
bit of drifting.
Sliding. Yeah.
Maybe we need to look into sponsorship from like Fairy or Gold.
yeah, Fairy Liquid. If you're watching this,
get your white super clean.
This corner.
Isn't that Daz? Isn't it? Oh, here we go.
Because of the lockup, and there we go. We actually all knew that was coming. It was exciting for you all.
Yeah. So yeah, I lost basically 3 places. The thing is, the racing is so close that you make one little error, and that's 4 seconds in this race. I've lost 2 seconds with the gear shift, and then 2 seconds with that.
I think it was at this point we had you up on TLC timing back at the pit, and we were just like, "What the heck is he doing?"
Yeah, one.
Us watching the live commentary on the website, seeing his time suddenly shoot up to whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah. A 1:16. I think this is 1:16, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We just take it. That's the part. Adam took his t-shirt off at that point.
No one wants that.
He had some coin thrown at him, I think. Someone appreciated it.
New rules though next race. Masks all the time.
And that's probably a good shout. To be fair, there was.
Is that even in the pits?
Yeah, so
US
even in the day, be like all day, which means you get some comfortable masks. Because you're supposed to wear. We were wearing masks when you're around other people, but.
Yeah, I'm going to put my annual leave in for the Brands Hatch one.
Oh yeah. And I think this is I basically spent a few laps behind this yellow car, and this is the finish line. I think. So there you go. I think I was pretty unhappy with the performance. I think. In fact, you see, I've got my face looks particularly unimpressed. I think when you.
113.6 there though. That's.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
That's
Finished
not
on high.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Finished on quite a fast lap actually. In fact, you can click in the top right for a complete lap at about 113.6 ish during testing actually.
You've really got the Queen's wave down.
Yeah.
Cruising around like royalty here.
Apart from that one bad lap, overall it wasn't a bad race. You did well. You held your place, and yeah, it's just a shame you had that one little mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, and the gearbox.
Oh yeah, and the gearbox, yeah.
Oh man, honestly, though,
happy wheel.
the absolute state of your windscreen.
Turn it off and goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Right, race 2 coming up.